except the Lord Jesus Christ is our Lord and Savior, right? Because we're all born into sin. We're all sinful beings. But he steps on that scale for us so that we may be allowed into heaven.
Yeah, Christianity evolved.
Nobody comes to the Lord except through me. That's what it is. So you cannot get to heaven without knowing Jesus.
Certainly is a Discord chat right now.
Jesus
it's
has
very
a
interesting.
Discord
I love
chat.
the I love the chaos of all his beliefs, but to play devil's advocate, there was an early version of Christianity that actually saw suicide as repentance.
Interesting.
Yeah, we've developed
Jesus 1v9s, bro.
Views change. The view changes a bunch, but I'm just saying, like, Jesus willingly knew he was going to die, so he let himself die.
He said before he went to be crucified, he said, "If this cup can pass from me, so be it, but not my will, but yours."
Mm-hmm.
He didn't want to die. He didn't want to die. None of us want to die, right? But he said, "Not my will, but yours."
Yeah.
And I think
God's
it's
will is for me to keep on living.
And it's very arrogant to think you know when it's time to go over him knowing when it's time for you to go. And I guess you can tell him I know better, but like let's see what he says back. I don't know, maybe he takes his hands off the wheel unless you go. He's like, yeah, you get it. Or it's a miracle it doesn't work. I don't know. I'm not gonna risk that shit, bro.
That is called free will.
I'll let him.
You know, people think hell is this demonscape, right? I told Vincent earlier, all hell is being apart from God. He gave you that free will to be apart from him. He's standing there, right there. In the painting, I forget who did the painting, but of Adam and God, in that painting, God's finger is fully extended. Adam's finger is not fully extended. He's always there for you. He's standing right there. But he gave you the free will to either come to him or be apart from him. That's all that hell is being apart from God.
Yeah, I understand that.
I mean, I don't hate anybody for their religious beliefs. I don't, you know, I mean, we're all friends here. At the end of the day, we're all friends. We're all boys. I don't really care. You know what I mean?
Alright, bro, you hating on me, bro?
No, I'm not hating on you, man. I don't care what you believe, bro.
Just from the back row.
Dude, you can believe what you want to believe, bro. I don't. It's whatever, dude.
I'm joking, goddammit.
Whatever you hating ass nigga.
Whatever.
God is fair and just, and he'll judge you based on your heart, not your actions.
Your action?
What did you want to talk about, Cooper?
No, yeah, this is like right up the alley. This is pretty good.
Let me execute him. Oh, you.
Dude, I just want a good fucking meat taco in Japan, but fuck.
A taco? Dude, you're in Japan. You're not gonna get a taco, bro.
I went to the taco place near my school, but they only have fucking vegetarian taco. I'm like, what the fuck is this? Who the hell wants this, bro?
You're in Japan. You're not gonna get a taco in Japan. You're gonna get curry, Indian curry.
Sucks. Like, why can't I just have a good old American Taco Bell, bro? Like...
So if you call them Taco American, you're fucking wild.
There's no Taco Bells there, though? Last time I went, there was Taco Bells.
Like, my mind's just racing with a bunch of ideas and fucking thoughts and values, and I'm just trying to, like, contain
just letting it flow.
Contain myself to, like, make a thought, dude.
I pulled up Krita to draw while we talk, so I'm just letting... I'm literally just kind of letting my... I pulled up, like, a drawing pad while you were talking.
Do you guys think it's important to, like,
value
or hold aside?
I'm not gonna draw you as a hot girl. Was that?
Yeah, I mean, I think somebody who has no values is a, you know, not a good person. You know what I mean? Like, if you don't hold any values, like, you know, you're susceptible to, like, just degeneracy. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that is true.
But if you value degeneracy, is that what which one's worse? No valuers are valuing degeneracy?
if you value degeneracy, at least you have values.
Isn't
you know what I mean?
degeneracy just okay?
Wow,
Degeneracy is
value
just
degeneracy is a better build than no value.
degeneracy is
It's-
decline. That just means you're declining, and that's how you heard. It's like how you perceive degeneracy. So
Yeah, because having no values leaves you susceptible to everything. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you have no truth. You don't believe.
You don't believe in shit. Like you're just susceptible to whatever the world puts out to you. You know what I mean? Even if you value degeneracy, it's whatever. At least you're convicted in your truth. Whatever. I don't care.
What if I
an
value
atheist has
Can you
values.
argue you value everything in that sense?
dude, Charlie Kirk got shot for his values, dog.
Okay, low key, those were his values though. Like, I don't know, he just stood on business. Like, in a way, he
Yeah,
added to his values.
In one of his last interviews, he said if he ever dies, he hopes to be remembered for his faith. Those were his values.
Dude,
were
and
his faith.
yeah,
Mhm.
and the Lord let his final words be, "Are we including gang
I
violence?"
mean, in the Bible, it said you will be killed and persecuted for my name's sake.
Dude,
It didn't promise you an easy life. It promised you a hard life. Right?
That's true. Hard mode, Nick. Fuck, bro.
when I first saw that clip, bro, I thought like he fucking died of getting owned so hard in debate or some shit. Like it looked like the dude had like a rebuttal so crazy coming up. Charlie just like, oh!
His neck just exploded.
Dude, my
Yes,
first,
bro.
my first thought
What
was
about
like,
minorities?
that shit is AI. That shit ain't real.
Oh!
I sent
I
the
thought that was
picture.
fucking AI troll. I was
Yeah.
like, that much blood
you
comes
guys
out.
seen the
I guess
clip?
you said an artist.
Oh yeah, he hit me.
You guys seen the clip where his
Yeah.
finger, his ring got turned in, like his fucking, what is that? That marriage finger, and then got
Yeah,
turned
but
to.
he's still dead, man.
Yeah, but fucking, that shit is suspicious, bro.
Yeah, but he's still dead. So I mean,
At least we're not thinking about the Epstein files anymore.
yeah, 3 hours
Because you live in
after
Christian values, he has eternal life and he's in heaven. and shit.
3 hours after his assassination, they voted to release the Epstein
Yo,
files,
Eternal
and it
life
failed.
got niggas talking crazy, bro. Once you get eternal life, you can act however, yeah.
Yeah, no, you gotta follow the value. I mean,
Just as long as I follow my values, yeah.
You die with the same value you had, so you
Oh yes.
would not be you wouldn't be able, wouldn't be doing, whatever, unless that's your value.
I value whatever.
Shit going on here.
cause I value my right to do whatever, whenever.
Yeah, that's what Hitler did, he's pretty base for that.
Oh, and we still talk about him today, bro.
Dude,
Exactly.
when I'm thinking of like having a discussion, I have a lot of values and belief systems in my mind, and like, am I supposed to just pick one to have a discussion?
Nah, well, for me, hang on, my mic, fuck. For me personally, I just like kind of take everything into an account. That makes sense.
That's a good perspective.
And,
I'm very questioning on my on what values I want to embody and what beliefs. I know Christianity has truth, and how you interpret is pretty cool.
and I've done a lot of research myself.
so like your podcast is tomorrow.
Nah, I don't have a set date for it. Just like
Oh, it's next week,
Vincent,
you said,
I'm
yeah.
scared of getting judged. Well, I'm planning it for next week.
See, I don't know that far into things, Anthony. I know that once things start going down, a lot of people will try to repent and like cry out for forgiveness, but it won't happen because they've already been apart from God for too long. But you can
The
definitely go
truth-
from heaven to hell. That's yeah. So see, I mean, I've never been there. You know what I mean? So I don't particularly know. That's something I
There's
gotta
a
look into. But I know that you can go from heaven to hell. That's what happened to Lucifer. Lucifer's Lucifer's sin was pride. He was very prideful. He thought he could overtake heaven, right? And he went from heaven to hell.
There's a story of Lazarus. Lazarus was a poor person. He had nothing. He died, and because there's no hell. Once the rapture comes and Jesus comes back, then there is hell. No one is in hell because Jesus hasn't came back yet. But
I didn't know that. I don't know. I gotta look into that. But he
They're
didn't
in-
choose to
they're
go to
in-
hell. He didn't choose to go to hell. He
They're in
chose to
Abraham's
try and
bosom,
overthrow. He chose to try and overthrow God in heaven and overtake heaven, right? That's what
Mhm.
Satan tried to do. He was
That's
the
why he was
angel of
cast
music.
down.
Yeah, that's why he was cast
was-
down.
he was in charge of, or 1/3 of the angels followed him to getting from
Oh my god.
getting
He
from being
kinda
cast
not
down
locked in, right?
from heaven.
Let
But
me log in.
whatchamacallit, no one is currently in hell. When you die right now, you won't go directly to hell. You'll go to Hades. Jesus talks about Hades in the New Testament. There's a
Yeah, I
story
really
of
gotta read the
Lazarus.
Bible.
Lazarus died.
Didn't know
he,
Christianity and fucking Greek mythology had a crossover.
Yeah,
New
the Greeks
Testament was
are
written in
really
Greek.
Christian, bro. The Greeks are really Christian.
The New Testament is written in Greek.
Yeah, the Greeks are very Christian.
But the story of Lazarus is there was a rich man and there was Lazarus. Lazarus was the rich man was like, he was like in servant of the rich Lazarus was fucking hell. Lazarus was in servant to the rich man. The rich man was like, Lazarus, please send someone to quench my lips are dry. And he said something along the lines of like Lazarus hold on. The fucking 2XK audio is making me go crazy. But when holy shit, dude. I fucking hate my fucking brains. Fucking it's hard to I should have focus, but it's because it's because the rich man had everything and Lazarus had nothing. So Lazarus was in a better position than the rich man. The rich man had everything in his life. So he was asking for someone to help him, but it's because he had everything and he decided to throw it away. But to talk about like going from heaven to hell or like going from hell to heaven, Jesus never revealed anything about going from hell to heaven. So you can speculate that he only gave us information to how to live in this world. I think it's interesting to talk about like heaven and hell, like you can't really know. You can only speculate. The New Testament better, old one better. Is it a podcast? So are we getting questions from Anthony and we discuss it, or what's going on?
No, remember, I think we're just talking.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Open floor.
This is a melting pot of
Yeah.
different beliefs, man. I think we're just talking.
Yeah, true.
I'm just
But this
vibing
is
right
from
now.
what I know.
I'm trying to not die in Space
What
Marine
the
2,
fuck? Like I was in the ground.
You can go from hell. Can you go from hell to heaven? Holy shit, dude! I'm just larping a podcaster right now. We're just larping podcasting, but anyone's free to talk. Thoughts, Cooper?
Fuck, I didn't know I was muted.
I don't think. Oh,
I think you guys are just way more into it than I am at this point. I do a lot of self-interpretation, which I think is supposed to be like a sin. But I just can't help.
It's
I don't
supposed
know.
to,
I mean-
there's a verse like not into your own understanding, but I mean, dude. I mean, yeah, you gotta humble yourself. I mean, like
These guys
in my
confirm.
mind, I gotta humble myself too. But I am only trying to seek knowledge. I can really only know so much in that same regard. I do that too with self-interpretation. I do that too.
Dude, where are my parries at?
I think I've only used it for good. I'm very fascinated with where I'm gonna end up. I remember you saying something about what's the word for it? Not absurdism, not nihilism,
Brave.
but the belief that,
Anti-natalism?
yeah, something like that. Basically, yeah, taking the risk of like making another life is like so like astronomically out of your favor for it to go perfect, but like
Yeah.
to me, like that shit gets me excited because like I don't know, like here we are though, bro, like here we
at the end of the
stand.
day, at the end of the day, I didn't have a shit role as Indian, bro.
We have worshipped the sun for 10,000 years, and we're gonna worship it for 10,000 more, nigga. Like, I don't care what my odds are. Oh man,
We're in the age of fire right now, bro.
I'm down for gambling, and dude, like it's all gamble to me. Like everything you guys are saying with religion, like I wonder how close can I like yin and yang between the lines, bro. Just an absolute 50-50 roll.
You gotta think, right? I'm just putting. I'm not trying to convince anybody or anything, but like, in my belief, if you think about it as at an existential level, we are on Earth. Earth is perfectly in the middle of all the planets, so where it's not too cold for us to die, it's not too hot for us to burn to death. We are perfectly in the middle. All of the planets are like aligned for us to not get hit by meteors, right? They protect us from meteors. And we are the only planet in every solar system we've observed so far to have trees to sustain life. That can't be just luck, bro. To me. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
The other side of that is that
Oh, you just got super fucking lucky, so now you should go gamble? Like,
Yes.
come on.
you could get
Chad,
super lucky.
yes.
There's the universe exists. Okay, there's something that must have created the universe. I mean, okay, if we're going to like a scientific like or like existential.
You know, the
like,
science was the scientists came to the churches to help them, right? Help them with astrology and shit.
Yeah, I understand
lot
that.
of, scientists are
People are
Christians.
constantly. Go ahead, man.
A lot of Christians are scientists.
And a
Yeah, I
lot of
feel
the
like-
a lot of the scientists came to the Christian churches for them to help with astrology. A lot of the old scientists are very Christian.
I would say
Can I argue for
Okay.
monkey theory? The theory that
For
we're all
what?
just. Can I argue primate theory?
I mean, you can argue whatever you want.
The
Like at the
theory
end of the
that
day,
we're just
at the end of the day, I'm
primate.
not trying to convince anything. I'm not trying to convince anybody otherwise. I don't. In my mind, well, you believe whatever you believe, right? I'll believe what I want to believe. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's whatever. I'm not trying to force anybody into anything. I'm
Mhm.
I'm just spouting my beliefs because we're having a discussion, if not a discourse. So that's just what I'm trying to. I'm not trying to force
This guy's
anybody to believe. You know what I mean?
evangelizing, bro.
No, I'm not evangelize. I don't really believe in
Oh.
evangelists because evangelists believe that they are.
Oh, this guy doesn't evangelize. Well, you know that's one of the things he asked you to do, right?
Evangelists believe that they're
Even
better than everybody else.
No.
No.
Okay, that's a
Evangelists believe-
projection. I evangelize on my free time, but it doesn't come
Evangelists
from like I'm a
believe that
better
they're-
person.
Evangelists
wait.
believe
Just
that
think it's
they're
a-
better than everybody else because they follow the holy word. I know I'm not better than anybody. I'm a sinner.
So you
I'm
just don't
born-
follow
I'm a
the
born
word.
sinner.
Okay.
I'm a
then
born
Jesus-
sinner.
Okay, just because Jesus
Okay,
can
wait, hold on,
1v20 doesn't mean you should like start throwing.
Wait, there's a lot of story. There's a lot of history.
We
with
win anyway, but like, come on, bro.
Okay. I'm
Sorry,
ending
Tobiah,
Jesus
yeah.
Cemetery, I don't give-
And with that thought of like history and science coming with evangelism, like, okay, like Jesus told you to preach the good news, and you should try to get people to see the truth and like the values and like what he spoke for, and it's
Yeah, but at the end of
And
the day,
that-
people are
and
set in their
that-
ways.
yeah, people
Nah,
are set in their ways.
no,
It's being
no.
internally happy, internally happy. That's what the
Ooh.
point of Jesus was. If you like, it's about your heart. It's about changing your heart.
Well, okay, and
I mean, and that's the thing. Like evangelism, I don't agree with like people. I don't like the I can't even say that shit. Evangelism movement to the point where they're stopping the progress of science. And when you stop progress, I think that's like a bad view of like science. Like and discrediting like if you think like evolution or Darwinism or like science is like disproving the Bible. I think that's a very like set in stone thing. You shouldn't think about, because if you really believe that God created the world, and even there's even a verse talking about like God prepared this meal for me. It's fine. Even Jesus himself said it was fine. Like, so you can take that into interpretation that whatever God made in this world is like allowed, but you have to be humble and shit. But fuck, man, like, I want to connect that back to like the study, the creation of this world. Like, if like you don't believe in like Big Bang Theory and shit, and like there's evidence of science that says that's true. I mean, I'm not a fucking scientist myself, but if it were true, you could just assume that God created like.
yeah.
Okay.
And like, I guess my ultimate belief is there is a bigger nigga out there. I don't know who it is.
Yeah.
I don't know what did what. I don't know who did what. But that nigga did something, and now I'm here, and he's there, and he sees everything.
Yeah.
I think
I don't
wasn't
know
supposed
what
to be
he
any
wants,
terminus spawns here.
but he's like
Yeah,
observing.
dude. I mean, oh no, they added that here.
I don't know what.
There's
the
a
fuck this
grand
nigga
game
wants, but he's been
developer, and we're all in
observing.
his game.
Genuinely, dude. I think there's even like a chat, which is karma. I think karma and chat are like pretty synonymous.
Okay, so
Yeah.
what
Like
were you
Twitch
getting mad
chat.
at me about? Cooper.
What?
No, Cooper.
I wasn't getting. What was I?
Well, when I was talking about
What were
evangelism.
you going against evangelism? What was your point?
I don't think it has to be an up your ass type of thing because I evangelize very well. It depends
Well, so,
on person
okay.
to person. Like,
So for me, from what I've seen from modern evangelists, is that they're better than everybody else, right? Because they believe in Jesus Christ and all that stuff. For me, in my truth, I'm not better than anybody, bro. I'm a born sinner.
Mhm.
you
I
said
should
this
not be going to heaven. I am a degenerate sinner. But the only reason I'm able to go to heaven is because the Lord Jesus Christ died on the cross for my sins to forgive me.
Do you,
You know, and
do you,
I think
okay,
it's,
wait. Do you remember what I responded with?
can you reiterate it?
Just because Jesus can 1v20 and still win, doesn't mean you should just start throwing your lane.
But I'm not. How is that throwing my lane though?
Do your part, clean up your mess. You know what you have to be doing, but don't admit like I'm just
Yeah,
a sinner
yeah,
degen, bro.
Yeah, but
Jesus, get
but
him
I'm
though.
not gonna. Yeah, but I'm not gonna believe that I'm better than anybody because of that. I'm gonna clean up my own.
That's
mess, you know what I
great.
mean?
Good. All right, that's step 1. Okay, now step 2, start cleaning up your mess, bro. You did it. You're not better than anyone. Thank you for admitting that. Now go evangelize.
Yeah, exactly.
Now you're ready.
No, but so modern day evangelists believe that they are better than everybody,
I know.
right?
You said that.
So for
they should
me,
stop.
I
They should
don't
stop
I don't
believing
believe
that.
myself to be an evangelist because I'm not better than anybody. I'm
Do you
cleaning
think
up my
you
own
need to
mess.
be
I'm
better than
spreading.
people to be an evangelist?
Yes, yes,
Why?
because that's what modern day evangelists believe.
Why don't
For
you
me,
just be like
okay,
an old? Why don't you just be like a Testament evangelist? Why don't you just be like true to the original word evangelism?
because at the end of the day, you can't be an evangelist because the
Why don't you just
evangelists,
do it
right,
because the
believe
Lord
that
told you to do
you
it,
are
bro?
you are free of all sin, right?
I think the
Nah,
important
nobody's
part.
free of all sin, but you just have to
Exactly.
spread the
Yeah,
Nobody,
word.
no one's a Puritan. I think I disagree with
nobody is.
Puritan. No man
Yeah,
is righteous.
I
no
hate
man
that
is.
too. That's why
Everyone falls short of the
you know
glory
what?
of
And
God.
yeah, and that's why I don't go to church because that's what the priests are like at church. They are some Puritan, noble motherfuckers, and that
Yeah,
shit
for
is
me,
annoying.
it's very hard. It's very hard. I've had bad experiences with churches. It's very hard to
Yeah.
find churches that's like, you know. So I think we can agree in the fact that like none of us are righteous. None of us
I will agree,
believe
but
that we're
I
free
think
of.
that
You
is
know what I mean?
all the more reason. I think that gives us all the more power to go talk to people in even worse conditions than us and try to guide them back to the Father. I think we
I mean,
can
yeah,
show them
there's a
like, hey, dude,
reason.
look at how
There's a
far I
reason
am from
the
the light,
most.
but like I still have a candle with me. You could at least turn your
There's a
flashlight
reason.
on, type shit.
There's a reason one of the most Christian countries, is Africa. You know?
Sorry, that's so not. I shouldn't be laughing. Fuck.
Africa is one of the most Christian countries, even though they're
Hardcore
in
test
the
mode.
Bro, what's wrong with you?
I'm not even capping. Africa is one of the most Christian countries, even though they are one of the
Hey,
most
and look at where we are today.
disparaging.
Let's go.
I would say.
My father had us in iron chains, now we in gold chains.
Okay, you know who put you on iron chains though? The Jews. You know, from the Old Testament to the New Testament, when Jesus was resurrected, he said, "There's no longer Jew nor Gentile. Israel is no longer the Holy Land. I am the Holy Land, and my bride is the church."
I see.
Don't let, no matter what you take away from this, don't let anybody tell you that Jews are the chosen people.
Okay, I won't let them tell me. I won't let a bunch of weird haircut motherfuckers come up to me and be like, "I'm chosen."
I don't care.
I'll believe
I don't
you.
care what you take away from this, as long as you believe that Jews are not the chosen people.
Yeah, I'm not gonna like scratch my head one day and be like, "Damn, these niggas might actually
No.
be chosen."
A lot of Christians. That's why I don't go to church anymore. A lot of Christians still believe that.
I see. Probably because they feel a little bad for the. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
I would say it's like I don't. There's even stories in the Bible about condemning churches because they're not. Even the story of Paul fucking talks about how churches went to more outside traditions instead of actually transforming your heart.
Yeah.
And I just want to say that we were over this point, but I don't agree with modern day evangelism because they're not humble at all. They don't know how to connect with people. I mean, I don't know how to fucking talk to people or connect with people. I try to be humble, but I am very prideful, motherfucker.
Hold on, Cooper, how about you download that Tekken real quick, bro?
Dude, yeah, I thought about it.
We gotta
Fuck.
have a mocky fight, bro.
I'm
Come on,
gonna
man.
go on the G2A. Yeah, I got the fighting
Like,
game
use CD
controller ready.
keys. It's cheaper there usually.
It's not even called. Didn't CD Keys change its name to something else recently?
Did they?
Did it?
Yeah, I don't think
way.
was it CD Keys. Yeah, it's called
CD
Loaded
Keys.
now. They changed their name to
What?
Loaded.
What? Why?
I have
Oh,
no
it's
clue.
loaded.
Is it
Wow.
a safe site?
Okay.
Can you guys send me a link?
Yeah.
God, what was I gonna say? What
Loaded.
were we just talking about before the Tekken? Damn.
You're talking about
Socializing.
modern day
Oh,
evangelical.
okay, wait, yeah. And then
I think the thing the important part of what Jesus talked about in evangelism and his message was just to connect with people. You're supposed to just be able to connect to people.
And okay, so thank you because maybe I'm just like ill versed on like what it is today, but like my basic understanding, and I'm trying to like look it up right now, is like all I'm trying to do is like spread the word of Jesus. All I'm trying to do is like, yeah. So like when I'm kicking it with like atheists or niggas who just think like I'm too far gone, like
But you're agnostic, Cooper.
I don't know, like what's that?
I thought you were agnostic.
I think Christianity is a nice little fucking white ass fishnet to save a lot of souls, but there are a couple of souls out there who can venture into other, I don't know, fucking realms. But for
Dude,
the
you
most
guys ever
part, when
think
you
about,
see
like,
these
the-
lost ass niggas, Christianity
Sorry.
is like a good book to. Sorry, I was just trying to wrap it up. For the most part, I think Christianity is a good book to throw at a nigga who's just like completely lost spiritually. And then if they have questions,
think-
then I can fucking open up other books. All right, you can go, Vinny.
I think that's pretty true. Like about, I was gonna just say you can't just hit some people with a fucking Bible and say believe in fucking God. You have to
Right.
actually like connect with people, and I think there are some people. That's why people go to church because they're so desperate to interpret on their own, even though they live in the age of
Oh
information.
my god.
I think some people just go to church just to like, I don't know, and you shouldn't. And that's the thing. Like there are like weak-willed people. I mean I am. I have to be humble. I'm not fucking. You know, people go through shit all the time. I'm just trying to. They're struggling, but they probably don't understand the paths to truth as I do.
Dude.
That sounds so fucking bragging. dude,
Wait.
but, like,
No, yeah. I'm glad you said that. I want to build on that because like I learned to like enlightenment is reached in so many different ways, bro. I was just pondering that word enlightenment, but like what you were saying, so weird, dude. What you were saying was like aligning with what I was thinking until that point. The paths to truth, like me on acid, I thought that was like how to unlock the truth in everyone, bro. But then like as I talk to people who like they've just been through like 2 weeks of pain. They said like I was like homeless and I had nothing to eat for 2 weeks, and suddenly like I started speaking to God and like I started seeing the truth. They're like, it's hard to describe, man, but like I just started like seeing the truth or some shit. And I'm like, no, like that's exactly how I felt on LSD. And then like that made me realize like the Buddhists who don't sleep for 30 days, the niggas who don't eat for 2 weeks. Some niggas like lose their fucking parents and then they see the truth, bro. But like God has a different way for all of us to like get to that path, like enlightened. Man, like yeah, when I start picking at people spiritually, the 3 common answers is like I think Christianity is real, or nothing is real, or I'm enlightened. And like that's kind of why I like start with Christianity. If someone believes nothing is real, I think Christianity is like a good place to begin. Because usually the nothing is real niggas just hate Christianity, and you just gotta untangle that for them.
Anything ever happened to you though?
yeah.
What's that?
Dude, do you ever think about the? Okay, I just wanted to. I wanted to bring this up earlier, but the story of Attack on Titan and the founding Titan, how
Dude.
he held peace for so long to keep the people in the walls to not attack the other side.
Thinking about Charlie.
He was like he brainwashed those motherfuckers. They chill out, you know. And I think that's like a concept of like, I think that can relate to like church and like people that are very hateful to the world.
Yeah.
Oh
Ah,
my
man.
god.
Some people just need to chill.
I
I
don't know
think
how
chill is
it's
actually. I need to chill out too. Shit, man. Yeah, I need to. Dude, fuck.
Dude, not only that,
can
like
get
my dad
regular
told me, I
Titan.
told my dad about that. I was like, I figured out like we're all on a conveyor belt, just like slowly heading to a fucking furnace, bro. And then he was telling
Yeah.
me like, okay, and like, how do you feel about that? And I was like, well, at first scared, but like then I realized like I just gotta chill. I really just gotta chill, cause like we're all at like looking at my dad being like just over 50, he's way further ahead on the conveyor belt. I think. You never know, bro. Some niggas just fall off the belt at a random age. So like I'm a little fucking nervous, and I realize I just need to chill. And my dad was like, "No, I mean like yeah, once you figure that out, you can take it a step further, and then you can just enjoy it. Like once you realize like you're not tied down to a fucking coaster, and you're like free to go sandbox, you could at least just like enjoy it. It's not a conveyor belt leading one way. It's just a floor dropping out from under you. So like, I don't know, go play Minecraft or whatever kids do or some shit."
Tekken is $22.
I've
on
been
CD
scrolling for
keys.
the
I don't-
yeah. I was trying to fuck. Which Tekken? It was 8, right?
Uploaded now, sir.
I just typed in
Yeah, posted the
Tekken and I
link,
was
it's
like
loaded.
scrolling
Tekken
up
Tag
and
2.
down.
Tekken Tag 2.
Fucking
Tekken Tag 2?
fucking
Wait,
do
which
it.
one am I? This thing is trolling me.
trolling.
Yeah. Speedrunning the he just said it twice and I already
You
own it.
can get the ultimate pack, but that's $66. But the regular Tekken is $22 unloaded.
What is
for
that
re-
no diff?
Formerly CDT.
Why would I?
Yeah. The ultimate pack has fucking ROM, bro. What Jamie's playing, DLC
What?
character.
Oh my
much is-
gosh, dude. Are you serious?
His jetpack.
I forgot about
He's
that
got-
assault shit.
He's got the perk.
How much is the DLC character?
That's crazy. I got both of us for
Jamie, how much are the DLC character? How much is
like
fucking
$8.
ROM? $8.
$8, $9, I think.
Okay, so if I bought Tekken 8, do they have Armored King?
No, yeah,
He's coming out
next.
this season.
He's
Oh,
next.
Yeah.
oh,
I think
okay.
like later this month or is it next month?
I think next month. I don't think it's they haven't announced it fully.
They have
Did they fucking put a date? I don't know. Fucking next
October
month, bro.
13th
Oh. Yeah, next month.
for early access. You have season 2
Exactly.
character pass. And then it's
Yes.
October 16th for global.
Yeah.
Dude, early access release for fighting. Man, I hate that shit. MK1 did that shit and I didn't like it. I think that is so lame.
Never mind.
I think enjoying the moment, enjoying the ride is. I think it's
I
important.
am
to
not
have.
playing with an assault. Sorry, buddy.
Aw.
Dude, this brings me back to that Baki quote. Like, he who works hard every day will never defeat a man who enjoys himself. Like, I really had to think about that. Like, think about a nigga. Think about a nigga who has a number
What if
he
someone
wants.
enjoys working hard?
Yeah, like exactly. Like imagine, like okay,
That's
like
the
Geo,
point.
bro. Geo is the prime example. I can work very hard to reach Geo, but Geo is doing it for the love of the game, bro.
Yeah, he's doing it for fun, bro.
This nigga's doing it. He has a passion for that shit versus me who has to grind for that shit. Like who wins in the end? Damn.
That's why art is fun too, bro.
That's true. Life is when you enjoy things, it's pretty nice. Dude, do you guys want to talk about the concept of like existentialism in the material world and the universe? Like, just talking about like
It's been so long since
we
I have,
we
I'm
stopped
so
this
gone.
conversation, but we were talking about like just random luck.
Dude, yeah. Speaking of random luck, bro, like today was a whole string of that shit.
Nothing is random. It is all a coincidence. No. Fucking coincidence doesn't exist. Yeah. Nothing is a coincidence. It happens
Sometimes
for a reason.
coincidences can happen, but for the most part, things that were truly never out of your control or in your intent, I would say it's a coincidence.
Dude, well, you guys were talking about luck, you said, yeah.
Hmm.
I read a quote.
Or like how the universe was formed. Someone had to design this.
Facts. Somebody, or a quote I read was, luck is opportunity meeting preparation.
Hmm.
Like this
I'm gonna write
bartending
that
shit,
down,
bro.
nigga. That goes hard, bro. Oh shit. Wait, hold on. Say that again.
Luck is opportunity meeting preparation.
Holy shit.
God damn, dude. Yeah, I'm kind of.
Damn, that opened my mind, bro.
Nigga, that mindset got me bartender, cause like that's some shit. I've just been like, I don't know, I haven't been looking for it, but like my only thought is I better be ready for it. Don't look for it, be ready for it. Oh shit, I think I have one more interview, bro. I still gotta be humble, dude. Shit like this, I'm so fucking humble about. Zero arrogance when it comes to luck. When it comes to just hoping for more opportunity. I
These
swear.
guns will be done, brother.
I think God be
Fucking-
playing with. Dude, I think God knows karma well. I think this nigga plays with my luck system the way like I play in real life, bro. Like this nigga reels me in just to fucking be like, nope. And then like, oh, when I'm on the way out all sad, I get one more call back like, oh no, it was a mishap. You actually do have them. I just look up in the sky like, nigga, stop dangling me on and off the cliff, bro. Oh. God keeps it fun. Oh shit.
The concept of like luck in like the universe. Do you guys ever think about like how much cycles the world has been through, like mass extinction?
Dude, I
Fuck
do.
all this
We're
grass,
so fucking new. We're brand spanking new.
Yeah. And the concept, dude, E equals MC squared, like fucking mass is just energy, is just kind of crazy to think about.
Yeah, dude, that's what makes me think reincarnation is probably it. Cause like, we're all just carbon at the end of the day. You can call it helium, fucking hydrogen, oxygen, you can call it whatever the fuck you want, but like, carbon is the base.
I really like the quote that we're just the universe observing itself.
Yeah.
My God.
I saw like a picture of a black hole saying this would fix me.
Dude, fucking
Summer
I-
jokes and a fucking.
the concept
Oh my God.
the concept of like you could get into like this fucking mindset that like the universe was created with a big bang of energy and fucking the energy just contained itself to exist and fucking there's a thing like homeostasis, like it's the tendency that we try to go towards balance or
Dude.
stability. Even like nature does that itself.
I'm not gonna lie, I think that's what compels us to breed, bro. That's been my
I think
take
that's
on life.
survival.
I think it's like what gives
If
us our
you talk
attractions,
to
I
it
don't
from the
know.
Christian values, then you're talking about it's a gift from God, and it was only introduced when we bit the apple of knowledge. Once we gained knowledge, death was in it.
Became oofing.
So once we were like, "Oh shit, we're gonna die," Adam and Eve created kids.
Wow.
They don't want to go extinct.
Oh, and we've just been level 1 Evo skeleton in just level 1 Evo
I
skeleton
thought
now.
God
Yeah, when we're saying
commanded
level
them to
1.
create kids.
1 elixir.
Did
1
he?
elixir, sorry.
Have sex so I can watch.
I command you to
I
have
thought he
sex
was-
so I can watch.
In the Garden of Eden, they didn't have kids.
Yeah, no.
There was no need
but-
because there was no death.
Yeah, no. But after, they bit the apple and then they became mortal, God was like, y'all better have kids. See, that's how I thought I went.
I gotta run that back.
I may be
My
wrong.
God, Adam. What are these back shots? Are you even trying?
You have to be fruitful and multiply, and fill the earth and subdue it, and have dominion. That is true. Genesis
Sir, yes,
28.
sir!
Sir, yes, sir, yes, sir, sir, yes, sir.
Because before we bit the apple, we didn't have any earthly desires. Sex is an earthly desire, right? So
Yeah.
after the
Yeah.
apple was bit, we had earthly desires, and sex is one of them. And so procreation became, you know what I mean?
We came, alright.
We came, we saw, we came some more.
Then we invented gooning, and that was the end of humanity.
Even the poor.
If you look at it from the
reproduce.
Christian values, then it was a made or a command to multiply, but they told them to multiply before they ate the forbidden fruit.
He pulled up the command prompt, tell him to / have sex.
This is how it feels to not have values nearby.
A lot of
If
dudes
you-
up here.
Download that
If you talk about it from the evolutionary standpoint, evolution or Darwinism says you're just the only thing, it's the survival of the fittest, and what the group and what the fittest deem as healthy, they will keep alive. That's what. And if you want to believe in, if you want to believe in like humans, what is it? What was the humans fucking Homo sapien and fucking Neanderthals? We made the Neanderthals extinct. We were smarter than them.
Yeah, that's crazy.
our
to me.
intelligence.
That's disturbing to me. We just had like an innate instinct to take out what was.
Some people say that the environment wasn't suited for Neanderthals, so they it could be a psyop. It could be a psyop, but
Homo sapien
Neanderthals
cover
weren't
up.
very sure. They weren't
Wait, Homo
intelligent,
sapiens don't want you
and
to
they didn't travel a lot. That was the thing. Neanderthals didn't travel far. They just stayed within their community, so they died off.
You see, the Neanderthals
But-
died because they were stupid brick-ass niggas.
But you could just say it that
There
it's
was
like
no food,
if
and
you
they
look
just
at
sat there
nature.
and died.
If we look at like, dude, if you look at nature, I mean, the environment keeps the species alive.
Alright, man, this
And
is gonna
the people
cost
are
me
part of it.
Dude, fuck all this
22.89,
grass,
bro.
man.
I swear, this better not be no 40-hour game, and then you're like, yo, I got my fucking League Fighting Game pass, bro.
Dude, I fucking play Tekken. Me and Jimmy fucking play Tekken almost every day, bro. Ain't that right, Jamie?
Alright.
Fuck you,
Spam-
Jamie.
Even
Fucking...
if
I was gonna
I
say,
said yes.
evangelism-
Jamie's DM's blowing up. Just been spamming, say right, say right.
nah,
if evangelism, here, bro. Now go ahead.
we love Tekken.
What?
Tekken's cool.
I'm getting
Yeah.
it right now.
Vincent has it too. We can just run hands. Make Baki characters. That's it, yeah. That was my argument, alright.
Baki is pretty.
This
Evangelism.
is zoanthrope too, bro. Oh my god.
Tell me about it.
I like that. I like
mean,
the monkey theory. We're very close into DNA to monkeys. We're just smarter than them.
Stupid fucking
I
monkey.
think we're just in the jungle and we like rearrange the trees, bro.
Filthy Saiyan monkeys.
That explains like testosterone and shit.
Oh, speaking
Yeah.
of testosterone, my science teacher told me that, protein can come in many forms. And there's some protein that are doo-doo.
Did you know if you don't bust, you get more protein because the sperm just goes into your body. Your body just uses it as excess protein.
You just have
That's
You just have dead cum at this
Mesa.
point, bro. No, bro. I don't think that's how
No,
that
it
works.
reabsorbs. Like, I mean, that's what do you think it? What do you think we do with dead animals, nigga? So we
Yeah,
do
I
with
have
that
fucking
nut.
a digestive system in my fucking
We
balls
can
now. Is that what
barely
we're
even
doing?
prove this, man.
Yeah, who made it? I mean, you have a reproductive system in the balls. You probably have a recycle. Like, all right, think of like a I don't know a sandbox game. Imagine a sandbox game with no like recycle bin. Whatever you spawn in, you spawned in. GG. The item is just a dead item now. It's like playing a
Exactly,
cooking
bro.
simulator, but there's no trash can. Which I thought was the same thing. That's kind of why I was like, I was thinking of like Broly gaining too much energy, so he has to like fire it off. That's how I thought
So
it
my
worked.
fucking what
I
happens
didn't
to have
know.
erectile dysfunction and I can't come, bro? What? I just have a dead, broken stomach.
Okay,
I don't
I mean,
know.
okay,
bro.
if okay,
What do those have
yes,
to
if
do
you
with
don't,
it?
okay, Min, are you arguing for masturbating?
I don't
Are you arguing for masturbating because you'll have ED?
I have
Uh,
to do
what?
it or else it won't work.
Yeah, I have to, or else it'll stop working. Bro.
I mean, yes, that is true. There's science to back that up. But if there's
I gotta jack off, man.
I thought it was the opposite. If you masturbate too
Okay,
much, you
you-
can actually catch it.
This shit is
It's not
all
that I don't. It's not that I want to. I need to.
He's got skin burn on his shaft, bro. I can't stop. I
The
can't
hair comes up when I jack off, bro. I shave
there's
it.
actually
It's like shucking
there's
a
studies
corn,
to
bro.
show. There's
I'm
studies
on
to
that
show
old
if
good
you
level.
bust though, it actually improves your sperm quality.
Exactly, bro. So if you want to
That's
really
something I
re-ingest
thought
it, just
about
eat your own cum, bro. That's
This nigga is not.
Yes, that is true.
No shame.
That's
Where's your
illogical.
dignity?
This nigga's correct. He
my
hated
God.
Jesus because he told
so
him
we
to
reabsorb it, right? Come on, man.
shrink. You want to
What's a more effective system than your own stomach?
You
bro?
first, man.
Now you get to
first.
deposit and ingest.
You know, there were science studies of what I showed. Why don't you be a scientist, bro?
I'm gonna science this out.
The scientist when he was a scientist, a cum eating job.
I'll be the control in the experiment.
Control and
One
my
getting
God.
cummed on and cummed in.
Control doesn't have to eat their own cum.
Get that good.
I did. I gotta go to my email for the confirmation.
Get scammed.
I know.
Did you
right?
make sure that
Scammer
it's
gets
not an
scammed.
account? Cause that's fucking cancer, bro.
I did not. I did not. I thought you made sure.
Oh, this guy don't go on gray market sites.
It's just labeled.
No ball.
King is annoying, but I think he's killable.
I would rather fight a king than a